Hey, another good morning. Such a good time at that campsite last night and woke up to great weather with the sunrise. And today's plan is to get to Hump Mountain and that's where we stayed as we got into a higher elevation. I like these pictures because you can see the trail go up to the top there. So we'll be headed up there soon. Here's a really cool perspective. There's Roan Mountain. And we made it to Hump Mountain at the top. And here's our awesome view. Pretty much a 360 view.
So we're coming.
And finally leaving North Carolina. We are done with this state. Made it to Mountain Harbor Hostel and we resupplied and pretty much got all of our chores done. But guess what we found? We found a Frisch's Big Boy. Had breakfast. This was a big staple to staying here, is that they had a huge buffet breakfast for everyone. And then this next morning did my first slack pack, which was awesome, and with that made it to 400 miles. So at this point the slack pack was pretty much a test to see how my knee was going to do, even with being braced and not having the weight on the back. Definitely doing 25 miles pushed it to its limit, but the good thing is it wasn't hurting really like it normally does, but it's been braced up the whole time, so that is a good sign. We are, getting somewhere with the healing of my knee, so that way, continuing, hopefully at some point we can lose the brace. Made it to an awesome waterfall. Got to chill here, have some snacks. So lately I've been thinking about my sister a lot and just remembering a lot of things, in our childhood and all the things we did together, and just so glad that we were able to reconnect the way that we did this past year. And we're making it to Wilbur Dam coming up. It's kind of cool. We get to walk around the perimeter of this lake. So there's a lot of video and pictures that you guys don't really get to see a lot, and that is of it raining. It might seem like I get good weather all the time, but that's not actually the truth. I get a lot more bad weather than it seems. I just don't record or take pictures, but I was able to get a good recording of this dam because I thought it was pretty neat walking through it, but it was raining, and yeah, kind of neat seeing how the trail just ends up crossing these different infrastructures of, like, we have roads and dams and just different things. So this was kind of neat. Made it to a cross mountain trail. And coming up to a really old shelter that's unusable but really neat that they still kept it standing. And there's our shelter that we took a break at, some lunch, and of course another flower. And yeah, this is a lady slipper. Getting close to Virginia, and there it is. The Tennessee and Virginia state line. Finally crossed it, and we are now done with Tennessee.